Hey, so I just want to talk really quickly about falling off track on your diet. How to sustainably attain the diet and the habits that you want. What it means to fall off and to experience um, this sort of like shame, all these different emotions that come up when we fall off. And basically, life likes to play this little game with us where it likes to show us our potential for a little while and show us what's possible and what we can become. And then, once we've felt that for a little bit, then it says, okay, now I'm going to put you back into density and you're going to work out all the shit that you still have left in order for you to attain and sustain what you just felt. And so a lot of us tend to experience this really high state of health and bliss when getting into like fruitarianism and raw veganism. And then after a little while, it just feels like we're doing so good and life is so wonderful and brand new. And then we fall off and we're like, how is this even possible? How could I have felt so amazing? How could I know the benefits of this and feel better than I've ever felt before? And now I can't seem to stop myself from like eating junk and feeling like crap again. How is this happening? It's all that I want is to be healthy and to be joyous and to get back to that state that I was feeling, and I can't seem to do it. And so that's kind of how this challenge works when it comes to growth, and especially with diet. Food is the most addicting, the most it's the habit that is the strongest probably ingrained in us, in our mind, the hardest habit to kick. It's the most powerful drug on the planet is food. So that's something that we're going to find a lot of struggle with. And so the reason that you're falling off and you can't seem to sustain that eating habit that you really want to be able to and that helps you to feel your best is because you are in a place of healing and getting back to that state. A lot of us are afraid that we're just not going to get back there and that we're never going to be able to be in control of ourselves. But as long as you have that vision for yourself and you know what you want and you want to be healthy and you can see how you want to eat and this highest version of yourself, you're probably never going to lose that because it's your highest version, and it's going to continue to be pretty much the same. No matter how far you fall off, you're always going to look at your highest self in your mind and go, that's where I want to be, that's who I want to be. And so as long as you hold that in your mind, which you always will, then are continuing to move forward towards that. And so even though it can be a slow, painful process growing towards that, you are growing towards that. And being in this density, being in these desires and these cravings and giving in and feeling like crap, that is you getting back to where you were, because that's you having to deal with all the inner stuff that's inside of you, all of your reactions, your habitual patterns, all of your emotions, your mental programming. This is helping you to get into all of that, and it's very intense, but this isn't you going backwards. This isn't you falling off. This is actually you moving forwards, very accelerated, and you will get back to where you were, and it's usually an ebb and flow, and you get back there and now you just feel even better, like you've improved even since the last time you felt this good, and you think to yourself, I'm never going back to feeling like crap. But then it happens again, and your life is just showing you how high you can get, and it's showing you your potential. It's showing you a glimpse of being your highest version, and then it's saying, all right, now get to work and get back in there and deal with all the crap that's inside of you that's holding you back. Subliminal, subconscious beliefs and things like that. So that is you moving forward. That is your healing, is these times of challenge, the times that are going to push you the hardest and show you exactly what you don't want and show you exactly where your, I wouldn't say faults, but where your sort of weaknesses are and where your beliefs are, and it's going to be impossible to ignore whenever you're that deep in density. And so that's where the healing is at. And then you just continue to on this path, getting lighter and lighter, lightening the load, and it kind of goes back and forth. You get a nice time of being high and being relaxed and joyful and on the game, at the top of your game, and then it just brings you right back, so that way you can work again on the things that are holding you back. So you're always moving forward, never going backwards. You're going to get to where you want to go. Just be patient, relax. There's nothing in this world that is worth becoming anxious or stressed over. Nothing. So just try to relax and let it unfold the way that it does, because it's perfect and you're exactly where you need to be in every moment for your highest growth. So thank you for watching. Talk with you in the next video.